Easy go.
Hello everyone, welcome to Mr. H Math Lab. This video is for Math 1 students. It's for Unit 7 practice test. How many lines can be drawn for points x, y, and z? So first of all, we're going to do is write down 3 points x, y, z. Okay, so how many lines do we need to connect x, y, and z? So I'm thinking we can draw a line go through x and y, a line go through y and z, and a line go through x and z. So the total is 3 lines to, you need 3 lines to draw through 3 points, to connect 3 points. Number 2, name collinear points. So collinear, would mean together. Linear is mean line, together on the same line. So 3 points are together on the same line. We have points M, X, and S. M, X, and S are collinear. Okay, I want to make sure you see which one I'm looking at. M, X, and S. Alright, number 3. Name the intersection of the plane that contain point A, F, E, and B, and plane W. A, F, E, and B. So by listing out that 3 point, you can see the plane we're looking at is this plane, the yellow plane. And plane W is the base, W is the bottom. So where do they cross each other? So 2 planes cross each other as a line, and that is the line AB at the bottom. So the answer is D. Alright, we go down to the next 3 problems. Number 4, find the length of AB. Okay, so, but obviously if you look at this one, you're going to say is the answer is 1 1/2 inches. Okay, but let's pretend that we don't see that. I want to teach you the whole concept how to read the ruler. So first of all, we're going to count how many marks on this ruler is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, and 16. So that's 16 marks in total. It's 1 hole and 16 marks. And B is the one at mark number 8. That will be 8 over 16, which we can reduce the fraction. That will give you 1. Reduce it by 8. You will have 1 1/2 inch. So just like the top answer. Alright, part B, number 5. Given B is between M and N, MB is 16x, NB is 12x, and MN is 18x plus 50. Find MB. Alright, so be careful. Make sure you read the question carefully. They didn't ask you to solve for x. They asked you find MB. Means that after you solve for x, you have to plug it back in for MB. Alright, B between MN. So we're going to write down the segment MN. And B between it. It doesn't have to be in the middle. It's just somewhere in the between. So the longest by the betweenness point, we have MN equal to MB plus BN. Okay, MN is given is 18x plus 50. 18x plus 50. MB is 16x. BN is 12x. Alright, so we're going to do next is solve for this equation. First I'm going to combining like term. 16x plus 12x, that will give me 28x. And bring down 18x plus 50. Okay, then my next step, I'm going to bring x together. So subtract 18x on both sides. That will give me 50 equal to 10x. Then we divide both sides by 10. You will have 5 equal to x, or x equals to 5. Okay, as been said earlier, some of you was happy and stop right here and say that the answer is 5. So be careful. Look at the question. They ask you find MB. Find MB. So MB is given as 16x. So we plug in x is 5. That will be 16 times 5. 16 times 5, so MB equal to 80. Okay, so the answer is 80. And that's it. Alright, number 6. Same thing, you have the segment with the point in the middle. So by the betweenness of point, you will have the longest segment is PR equal to PQ plus QR. PR is given is 38.3. PQ is which we solving for because we don't know what is the length of PQ. So I'm going to call it as X. Plus QR. QR is 12.6. So to solve for X, we're going to subtract 12.6 on both sides. That will give me X equal to 38.3 minus 12.6. We borrow 1 from 8. 13 minus 6 give me 7. 7. And 7 minus 2 give me 5. And 3 minus 1 give me 2. So 25.7 centimeters is the answer. X equal to 25.7 centimeters. Okay, and that's it for number 6. Sorry, I'm checking answer really quick to make sure that I do everything correctly. That is good. Now we go down to number 7. So it's just like what we solved for earlier, number 5. So R between QS, so QS on both sides, and R in the middle. So by the betweenness of point, QS equal to QR plus RS. QS is given. QS is 76. QR is 2x plus 4. And RS is 7x. Alright, we're going to solve for x. First you're going to do is combining like term. 2x plus 7x give you 9x. Plus 4 and bring down 76. To get x by itself, you're going to do is subtract 4 on both sides. That will give you 72 equal to 9x. Then I'm going to bring it up. 72 equal to 9x. Then we divide both sides by 9 to get x by itself. So x equal to 8 as the final answer. And that pretty much it. They just ask you solve for x, so you don't have to plug it in for anything else. Alright, problem 8. The distance between m and n. Distance between m and n. So we're going to solve for, we're going to use distance formula. D equal to square root of x2 minus x1 square plus y2 minus y1 square. So this is x1, y1, x2, y2. We're going to plug it in. x2 is 9 minus x1 is 6 square plus y2 is negative 3 minus 8 square. So 9 minus 6 will give me 3 square. And negative 3 minus 8 is negative 11 square. 3 square is 9, 11 square is 121. So when you add them up, it's going to be square root of 130. Okay, and square root of 130 is square root of 130. That will give me 11.40175. If they ask you round it near a 10th place value, that will be 11.4. That is the 10th place value. Alright, so we go down to number 9. Number 9, the coordinate of the midpoint AS, if A is this, and S is 14 minus 10. So they ask you find the midpoint. Okay, so midpoint formula. Midpoint is something in the middle, so it's the average of x value and the average of y value. So that's why we add them up and divide by 2. x1, y1, x2, y2. So x1 is negative 8 plus 14 divided by 2. And negative 3 minus 10 divided by 2. Negative 8 plus 4 is 6 divided by 2. And negative 3 plus negative 10 is negative 13 divided by 2. So that will give me 3 comma 6.5 with the negative sign. 3 comma negative 6.5 is the midpoint of A and S. Alright, last one for this video, problem 10. What type of the angle EAB, EA and B, you go to from E, go to A, and go to B. What type of this angle? A right angle, acute, obtuse. Okay, it's quite clear that this is not a right angle, because right angle should look about this much. Okay, this is more than 90 degrees. It's going to be obtuse angle. Okay, and that's it for problem 1 to 10. Thank you for your time. Don't forget to like and subscribe. Thank you.